Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the New Orleans Investment Conference, and we're here having a good time, and you never know who's going to roll in. But meanwhile, we've got Gordon Holmes of Streetwise Reports. Besides being a winologist, I like to call you.
Winologist, that's a good one. I like that, Shell.
So anyway, let's talk about Streetwise Reports, because you're highly thought of in the industry. You're sought after. People want to know what's on your mind. You want to tell them. So why don't you do that?
Well, Shell, I've been blessed to be introduced to so many bright people. The AU report and the energy report is really what Streetwise Reports is all about. We aggregate content, so if a reader wants to know what's going on in the precious metals world, they want to go to the aureport.com. We also interview analysts from Wall Street, Bay Street, newsletter writers, money managers, so we're really providing investors with other people's professional opinions. And as I mentioned, we also do it in the energy space, the aureport.com. Both of the publications are free and provide content for investors that are looking for ideas.
And they're also, do you print them anywhere? They can get a printed version, or they could go online?
What we do is have a free subscription. We have so much content going on to the website every day. It's almost like a 24-hour news feed. So each day we publish an email newsletter that summarizes what the content is and how it's updated. So again, there's a free subscription on the website so they can get that email newsletter. But it's all electronic, it's all on the web.
Do you have any thoughts and opinions on anything in particular you'd like to mention?
Not really. Every day there are experts that are providing ideas. I am still very bullish on gold, and I believe that most Americans unfortunately don't understand what's going on. I think there's a lot of upside in this market.
I have to tell you, that's like a mantra of mine. And for all of our publications, the magazine and all, and it is that Americans are a little bit behind in the junior mining sector, and they're not looking at some of these metals, and they're not looking at the energy sector in general. They'll buy the big boys, but they're not looking at the little boys, and those are the ones that are really doing the finding. Your opinion? Oh,
I totally agree. I live in Kenwood in the wine country. I also own a winery, Lookout Ridge, and I would say that 99% of the people I know in California are not invested in gold at all. When I would tell them to buy gold at 200, at 300, at 400, at 600, at 800, now at 1,350, they all think it's reached the top and, it's time to sell. And personally, I'm still buying gold.
It's sometimes things take a while to sink in. And I think that the more I'm hearing at these conferences and the more I'm reading and the more I'm writing about it, I think it's ultimately going to catch on. And I think you're seeing, this is in America, where this is a conference, a metals conference in the United States of America. Usually we go to them in Canada. And the Canadian companies are saying, no, let's go down to America. Let's get these people involved in this. And there's a movement afoot. I just hope it happens before gold goes to 3,000.
Well, Shelley, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I think, I'm 60 years old, and when I grew up, I wanted to wear a suit, I wanted to go to school, and I think unfortunately today the younger generation is financially illiterate, as well as some of the parents, and I think it's going to take a macro change before Americans wake up and, smell the gold.
You don't look a day over 59, you know that.
You're too kind.
Anyway, Gordon Holmes, Streetwise Reports. Give those websites one more time.
Okay. It's theaureport.com and theenergyreport.com.
And Gordon Holmes. Thank you for coming on to
Shelley,
SNN Live.
Thank you.
My pleasure.